There's so many beautiful things we can talk about that we could do. Number one thing is just really getting the history right, getting the information right, getting our facts right, comprehending the importance of us doing something and doing it together, not trying to fight the system with the same system, not trying to use the same formula, but about things in a proper way that's going to make some actual results and know what is needed. It's like it's a modern day, but we can grow food and catch water. We can have energy, sustainability at this point through the elements and the different things on the earth. That's technology that we have learned through different nations has already perfected a lot of these things. They may not use it in the way that it should be used completely to help all of us in a harmonious way as even just one nation. But these technologies do exist. They got flying cars. They got all sorts of maglev trains and different beautiful things that is high level. That we have the ability to protect ourselves from that which would try to stop us from creating our own life, creating our own civilization. And we're gonna go into that in a little bit. And so how that has happened in the past, and how it is important for us to care about how we go about the change, because we all know we can overthrow the system, but yet everybody is terrified of what it is that we need to do. So if we have some sense and understanding how sensible it could be for us to do this, and it doesn't have to be an extreme thing. It can be something that is like really is about what you do with your money, what you do, what kind of ideas you come together and put energy and time into to turn it into something that's going to be useful for many, and something that you really can't put a meter on. They have so many ways to keep a meter on everything, and that, or is everything is tracked and surveillance and charged and that kind of a thing. But we have the ability to take the same system and use it to our benefit in that respect, but to understand that we create our own things not based on the limits of the way they have it. That those systems were set and that they showed us the things that is important, like how to take an idea and turn it into reality. You know what I'm saying? That's important. We're in a modern world and we've learned things. We're just not the Stone Age no more. Saying back in the days when we was overthrown and the things happened. So let us use what is here commonly and what is here currently in this modern day to be able to free us, from what it is that has been going on in a creative way, that we don't have to be violent, because all the ways that we did it in the past and protests, that ain't gonna do nothing. People understand the thing, but we got to do something that's gonna change the outcome so that we is actually seeing a result that is like, all right, we pulling people out of this poverty. We're pulling people out of this mentality of separateness, and we're seeing people coming together. They're uniting. We're creating things. We're doing stuff, and that's the focus.